Wait, Suga's going on world tour? Let's get on cover that today. Yes, you heard me right. Suga made big announcement on Instagram, Weverse, that he is going on tour. His tour is going to be in April and May. He will be coming here to the United States, where I am, and other parts of the world. This is the first world tour of for a solo tour for a member of BTS. And I find it very interesting that Suga was chosen for this, right? Well, let's get into this. First, hi, hello, I'm Dee Sparta. Welcome to my channel. I hope you are all having a really blessed and wonderful day. Whew, let me tell you, I'm excited. I want to go to the, it's like, okay, pre-sale tickets here, and Ticketmaster go on sale if you're, RV membership, which, I am. So tomorrow, but it's nowhere near me, none of these concerts. And it's like, if it was closer, I'd be like, hey, it's my birthday, May 2nd, you'll give me this, could be my present. But yeah, I would love to go, let me tell you. But there's no way my family, because we got family vacations planned, and I don't want to add extra burden, plus it's just easier when it's closer. Anyway, folks, so we're going to be talking about all this. And, if you are not used to it, normally I will do a lot of my videos. I do kind of an investigative or, give background about what's going on. And then I will do a tarot reading, and I put in chapter links for y'all. So, and, but this time, we know Suga. I've done plenty of readings on him, and there is so much information I do have already out there on them. So about their birth, well, both to the best of our knowledge. I know Suga is he's Pisces sun, but his moon is Virgo. I am not quite sure of his rising sign, but it could be Aries. I'm thinking maybe Leo. So something. He's got fire, I'm sure. He's got a lot. That Virgo comes out, but he's Pisces, and so that helps with the reading, because you'll see certain cards pop up. I'm wondering if he's going to have any guests pop up on his world tour. Oh man, I think it would be incredible if Psy showed up, because Suga did show up at Psy's concert. Have you seen that? Of course, many. If you're a BTS fan, I'm sure y'all have seen it. And actually, you're watching this video about Suga, you're like, duh. It's on my playlist, honey. So folks, Out Dee, Suga, he's so incredibly talented. I'm trying not to swear, because YouTube's like, in the first few minutes, if there's any swearing or anything, we're just gonna, and I get demonetized, and honey, I don't have the cleanest of mouths. Hey, I grew up in Los Angeles. I didn't move up to the Pacific Northwest until I was in my mid-30s. So, LA is still very strong in me. That whole mentality. Anyway, oh man, I'm in a good mood. I've been looking forward to recording and doing these readings, and I'm so happy for Suga. Okay, I think he and J-Hope, it's just, those two guys, those young men, I'm in awe of their talent. So, and I find Suga very, very good looking. Okay, and now I'm like fangirling here. Sorry. Yes, but we will get to this reading, because, folks, I heard others saying he's going in the military in March. And what did I say? He's not. It's going to be postponed. And if he does do any kind of thing in the military, it's going to be an alternative. But I just don't see him jumping into it, as everyone would assume, because he's supposed to, go in before he turns 30. And with his birthday coming up in March, it was assumed, a lot of people were counting on him doing March, but he still has a little bit of time, well, but I'm like, how did they arrange this? They haven't even brought up any kind of like whose date and someone going. I think there's a lot more going on with Jin and what's happening with him there that than meets the eye. I think there is a lot of talk in the background of what is really going to happen. If they're going to keep doing this, if there's going to be kind of exemptions, I really wonder. But Suga also has an injury that can put him into an alternative. So maybe because of his injury, he's not even going to have to do that. I mean, who knows? We don't. But what we do know is he's not going into the military. He's not enlisting around his birthday before or in the month of March, April, or May because he's going to be on tour. And I'm kind of like, why did they choose him? And maybe it's because he does need to join the military, so he's first. But I feel like Jin really got the short hand of the stick here. I mean, we got Astronaut, which was great. But really, did we get a whole lot? No. His solo, I think it's because he had to be rushed. They were hoping they didn't have to do more. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh shit, we have to. See, I swore. Huh? Anyway, let's get into the reading. Woohoo! Okay, this world tour where SUGA, we're gonna have any surprises, and I'm seeing yes, he's up to something, and it seems fun. Okay, so I'm not getting cards popping out. Let's try this. Okay, this deck I like this deck. It's a newer one. I love the feel in my hands. Huh. Okay, so here's the Five of Cups reversed, and I had just heard free me. I need freedom. And with the Five of Cups reversed, he's moving on. He's got this. He's finding peace, and hope in his situation. Okay, here's the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands up right here is like, this is freedom. Good news, a sense of adventure, excitement. He's exploring new things. So he's exploring new things. I wonder what else he's exploring. I wonder if we're gonna kind of see it. I'm just seeing like a very, very artistic kind of theme. It's gonna be different. This concert. He's got some big ideas, but they're almost minimalistic but big is what I'm seeing. Here's the world. So he's moving on. This is just, the world is the main card here in the deck. This is Saturn. This is Earth energy. This is completion. This is being finding harmony. This is success and fulfillment. And this tour is something he has wanted to do. He loves traveling with everyone, but he's wanted to venture on his own. He wants to expand what he does. And this tour for him, it seems like I've worked so hard and I'm finally getting this. This means so much to me. He wants to show Army his love and appreciation. And this tour is definitely, yeah. Okay, so the Fool fell out. this is, been, he's got, there's been, this is feeling used. He's, and so he's kind of just proceeding things with caution. He hasn't talked much about military, and it's because he knows right now that even doing this tour is a way of him being used. Although for him, it's also success that he can do this, and he's going to be able to show his art, his the way, his music and rap, and I think this is, but he recognizes that at the same time, and he is worried about what's going to be going forward. Couple cards just popped out here, and here is the Ten of Wands. And this is, he's carrying a massive burden. This is him being overworked and taken advantage of. He's put on too much of a burden of himself over others in the group and on himself, and he's being used. Yeah, he is really being used, and I think maybe Hybe is using him in this tour to try and manipulate things in the government. Okay. Here's the Seven of Swords that popped up, and it's reversed, and he feels like he's been being punished. He's kind of concerned. He's being punished. Something he did, something he wants to do, and it's like, if I do this, if I speak up, they're gonna do something to punish me. If I don't do this, it's gonna punish me. I really, it's, folks, I worry about that. Let's see here. Something big's gonna happen to him on the tour. Something big. Oh boy, I am seeing something here. This is the Four of Swords, and it's reversed. He's burnt out. He's worried. He's worried about a mental breakdown. He's restless. He just a lot of stress. He has lost a lot of faith and stuff. But then I have the Knight of Cups upright. And with this being upright, and it's the Knight, it's action, it's water, which is our emotions. And it's also Scorpio energy. This is all water energy. This is, but he's like romantic at heart. It just, he offers so much. This is your Princess Charming card kind of thing. He is going to follow his heart. He wants to go ahead and choose following his heart, which could cause some problems. He sees this. Here's the Page of Cups reversed, and this is just a lot of procrastination. A lot of procrastination. He's been procrastinating on things, kind of feeling lazy, because it's like, I'm being used. I want to do this. I'm excited about it, but at the same time, I recognize that there's ulterior motives to me doing this solo tour, and I think a lot of how well it goes or not is going to determine what is going to happen next for the other members of the group, and if they're going to be given this kind of opportunity, if they're going to invest in it. And I think he feels a little bit of a burden for that. Okay, so what's going on here while you're on tour? What is going to happen with you, bud? Let's see here. I just keep hearing gossip. There's so much gossip. Nobody really knows what's going on with me. So the polar bear and the sun popped out. Okay, this is the Letterman deck if you're not familiar. So 15 and 31. This is the 10 of clubs, and this is the ace of diamonds. What this this is kind of odd seeing the two of these next to each other, and let me explain here. With the sun, this is success, and this is will. This is things coming to light. This is good fortune. This is a positive outcome. And you have your polar bear, the bear here, and for him, it's more like this is an authority figure. This is someone who's very powerful in business. This is someone who just very strong, very protective energy. I'm kind of seeing him as the bear here, and the success. Okay, let's see here. Whoa, this card just flew out at me. Okay, so, oh man, this is I'm not surprised. This is the towers popped up. This is 19. This is the 6 of spades. This is bureaucracy. This is a business. This could be the government, legal system. They're trying to take in control and isolate. There's this. Oh yeah. Ooh. Okay. Loyalty. Friendship. Friends. Okay, so he is very protective of his friends. Very, very protective. And yeah. Here he is. This is a man. This is the Ace of Hearts, 28. And this often usually signifies the actual, our main focus, if he's a man or masculine energy. But it's next to the friend, so this could be. No, I think this has to do with somebody else who's a friend of his, who is. What is his friend gonna do? Could be someone from BTS, Let's see, these cards are all over the place here. Let's try this. What's going on with this friend of yours? You guys gonna collaborate on something? There's like. Okay. All right. So, letters, documents. Okay. There's a contract involved here with the bureaucracy. And then I got flowers. But yeah, this 27 is letters. This could be anything like, it often means that there's written document. This could also be social media, but I am seeing this as like a contract with the bureaucracy over here. And I got tulips, these beautiful little flowers. This bouquet, number 9, which is also the Queen of Spades. This is good. This is luck. This is favorable. This is happiness. This is yeah, so he's finding happiness. There's somebody, a friend, who is helping him. It's going to help him deal with contract issues. And it's someone in the industry. And I think I know what's going to happen. I think I know someone who wants him in their agency, want to promise him more freedom, promise him more control. The well here, 41, let me tell you, the well means there is stuff going on. This is one of these additional cards that I just, this is, we have to dig deep. There's a whole lot more to what's going on with contracts, new, and friendship. There's, okay, it's finding security anchor, finding a new place. He's 35 is the anchor. This is reaching the goals, finding something long lasting, settling down. So there is definitely some choices Suga's about to make. And there are others who want to lure him over to them. He feels this loyalty though because he's got BTS, but he also recognizes, he can be BTS. They don't have to be under Big Hit. They don't have to be under Hype, and they're still will always be known. They are still the same group. They may have, they have to remarket the name. That would suck. They shouldn't have to, but I would say, those 7 young men, they have a bond. They have had their ups and downs. They have fought with each other. They have laughed together. They have been supportive. They've also hurt each other's feelings, but there is just they have this strong connection that because they did have the same goal of and working on that goal. Sorry, my throat's a little scratchy here. So, folks, I really think this tour is going to be good for him. Although, yeah, I see there's some manipulation going on. Unfortunately, we'll deal with that. It's for, it's like, whew. But we got this going on. And thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate each and every single one of you. Been getting new subscribers, and I appreciate each of you. Please comment with other videos you'd like. Please, if you are still watching this, give me a purple heart. I will be, I want to pin someone's comment, but you got to have a purple heart in there and, tell me what you think is going on with SUGA and what you want to see next. Thank you for also being, many of you have been watching the dark side of K-pop and K-drama. There is another edition of that coming out this weekend. Fingers crossed, unless something happens, but knock on wood. Yeah, that is the plan, and it's gonna get dark, yes, but as we dig down, we're gonna bring light to a situation so that there can be change, and there can be hope, and there can be justice for those who have been hurt. And we need to remember those who have lost their lives, and it's harsh. It's really, and I know this we could probably the same going over here in the U.S., but I really think that South Korea has been trying to hide this, but they want everyone's approval. But the more people dig in and find out, wow, you guys are not squeaky clean over here. And, we've been digging into our dirt and things have been revealed. And, what about y'all? Kind of thing. Ugh. I have a heart for these kids. I used to be a youth counselor and working with many youth in Los Angeles area. I dealt with celebrities, kids of celebrities, kids of politicians, kids of pastors, kids of gangs, kids living in halfway homes, homeless children, and they working with this youth in LA, and it was, I found, I have a heart for young people. You guys have so much to look forward to in life that's coming. I'm 50 years old. Gosh, I'm 51 in a couple months. It's gonna happen. I'm getting older, but I have so much hope because of the younger generations. And I'm a mother of 2 wonderful Gen Z, and I'm Gen X. My wife's millennial. We got it all in this family. And I'm so excited to see how each generation is bringing about more and more. It's like, we're picking up where the other generation left off, and things. I have hope for the future because of y'all, and so I want to protect our youth and just give them all the resources that they need to succeed. Okay, with all that said, folks, you know what? Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up, please. Comment, let me know, hey, what you're thinking, and join my Patreon if you'd like. I pop up on my Discord almost daily, and we'll chat away with you guys or give you updates of what's going on in the K-pop world or different other crazy news things happening. It's a fun group over there, and my Patreon. I love you all. It's just $3 US. I might add an extra tier that's just like gives you access just to Discord, and I might just do that as a membership if you want to become a member, a YouTube member. I might add that as a join thing option. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Just know I do love all of you, and please remember, be kind to yourself and be kind to others. I'll see y'all around. I promise I will.